Up next on Lion TV, a new episode of Discog with Lexi and Lily, a story on our boys basketball team with Jordan,
and me, Fiona Donaire, to let you know just how much rain you'll be getting this week. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Good morning, Searcy High School. It's time for another episode of Lion TV. I'm Emily Tyler.
And I'm Paige Reynolds. Let's get started with this week's announcements.
Sign-ups to help with the Kiwanis Pancakes with Santa on Saturday, December 10th have been posted. The pancake breakfast is from 9 to 11:30 a.m. and the sign-up sheets along with tickets to sell are posted outside of Miss Chrysler's room.
Jostens will be on campus Wednesday, December 14th to deliver any rings that have already been ordered. Students will be called by the office that morning to pick up their rings. To place a ring order or to pay for a ring, please go to jostens.com.
I'm excited to see basketball starting back up again. I wonder how our boys basketball team is doing.
Good thing Jordan Bowman has a story on just that, and there are many goals set in place for the upcoming season.
With the boys' basketball season starting up, the boys are looking to improve their season from last year by overcoming the big and small challenges that they'll face.
Well, we're excited about getting to play. Seems like we've been in practice since August, since the second day of school. We're looking forward to having our home crowd here. We're just tired of scrimmaging each other. We're tired of practice. We want to get out there and go against other teams.
With it being the start of a new season, there has been few changes made to how the game is played, with one of them standing out most to Searcy.
Obviously, we're very excited about having the 35-second shot clock. Now, if you get down in a game, you got a chance, you got more possessions, you got more opportunities to come back. By the same token, you got to play defense. You can't give up, a lot of offensive rebounds to other teams, second chances. So that's the exciting thing about our game. I think this year is the shot clock being put in all classifications.
Long three, good.
With a new season, new seniors like shooting guard Bryce Theobald have stepped up and become a leader for their team.
Having to take on a lot more talking to the team, getting them ready before games, just kind of getting our team in the right mindset. In the past, I've kind of stood back and not said much, but this year, if we want to come out strong, as a senior, I have to get my team ready, bring the energy.
Like many, the basketball team has particular goals that they have set in stone to accomplish for the season.
Well, our expectation every year is to make the state tournament. That's something we haven't reached yet. And we were really close last year, knocked on the door, got to the last game of the year and just couldn't quite get through. So that's definitely one of our major goals.
Definitely making state, because our conference is open, really want to make state. We have a lot of energy, we got a lot of dogs on the court, so we're going to go out and compete. Doesn't matter what size we are, we're going to get up in you every single game and compete.
Shoot the three, good! And that's a ball game!
With the boys already getting their season up and going and having their goals set in place, we can't wait to see how their season turns out. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jordan. I really hope that our basketball team is able to make it to conference this year.
Me too. Anyways, let's move on to some local news.
A local Little Rock restaurant has closed this past Monday after an SUV crashed into the building just a little before 6 a.m. There were no major casualties or major injuries reported during this incident. According to the workers in the restaurant, they said the driver's brakes had gone out while trying to move around another moving vehicle. This led to the crash into the building.
Former President Donald Trump faced rebuke Sunday from officials in both parties after calling for the termination of parts of the Constitution over his lie that the 2020 election was stolen. Trump, who announced last month that he is running again for president, made the claim over the weekend on Truth, his social media platform. Incoming House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries on Sunday described Trump's statement as strange and extreme. He said Republicans will have to make a choice whether to continue embracing Trump's anti-democratic views.
Bob McGrath, an actor, musician, and children's author, has died at the age of 90. McGrath was a founding cast member of Sesame Street when the show premiered in 1969, playing a friendly neighbor, Bob Johnson. He made his final appearance on the show in 2017, marking an almost 5-decade-long figure in the Sesame Street world. McGrath's passing was confirmed by his family, who posted on his Facebook page Sunday, stating that he died peacefully at home surrounded by family and loved ones.
We've gotten a lot of rain in the past few days. I wonder if it will start to die down in the future.
Well, I think Fiona has information on just that.
Today we'll have a high of 63 with rainy skies and rain at a 93% chance. Our wind is traveling at east-southeast at 6 miles per hour and our humidity is at 99%. Our sun rose today at 7:02 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we'll have a low of 56 with rainy skies and rain at an 81% chance, wind traveling east-northeast at 5 miles per hour, and our humidity at 100%. Our sunset will be at 4:54 p.m. On to the almanac. For the last 7 days, we've had a high of 65 and a low of 27. Our monthly average of precipitation has been 4.91 inches, and our month-to-date is 0.12 inches. On to the 5cast. On Thursday, we'll have showers with a 68 high, 49 low, and a 71% chance of rain. Friday will be partly cloudy with a high of 60, a low of 41, and an 11% chance of rain. Saturday through Monday will have highs of 49, 54, and 56, lows of 41, 43, and 38, with showers all throughout the day. There will be a 52% chance of rain, a 58% chance of rain, and a 56% chance of rain. Looks like we're in for another week of all rain.
We sure are.
Well, this weather talk has got me hungry. Paige, what's for lunch?
Today for lunch we'll be having classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger in a bun, french fries, nachos, strawberry parfait with granola, fresh pear, and milk.
Sounds amazing. Don't forget to give a big thank you to our amazing lunch ladies.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like Lexi and Lily have been working on another episode of Discography.
Great. I'm excited to see what artists they'll be talking about today.
Good morning, Cersei. Hi, I'm Lexi Farron.
And I'm Lily Lindsay. Welcome back to our 5th episode of Discography.
On today's episode, we're going to be discussing one of our favorites, Arctic Monkeys.
Today, we're almost positive you can recognize at least the chorus in some of the band's most popular songs.
Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High, I Want to Be Yours, and Are You Mine are some of their most widely known tracks.
Well, let's get into the nitty-gritty about this indie, rock, alternative, whatever genre you want to make it band.
Arctic Monkeys' first album, Beneath the Boardwalk, was a collection of 18 demos that the band handed out in CD form at gigs.
Shortly after their debut, band member Andy Nicholson left the band. But good news, they're still doing great without him.
Agreed. 100 songs, 7 studio albums, 5 EPs, and 23 singles seems a little successful to me.
For sure. Among their bomb albums is AM, our personal favorite.
This album is loaded with their most popular hits, including the ones we mentioned earlier, plus Snap Out of It, and of course, Do I Wanna Know.
Crawling back to you. Never thought of calling when you left you.
And we wouldn't be doing them justice if we skipped their new album, The Car, released this year.
Some other great albums include Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not, released in 2006, and Favorite Worst Nightmare, released in 2007. This album is home to our favorite song by them, 505.
But I crumble completely when you cry. It seems like once again you've had to greet me with goodbye.
There are 5 million followers on Instagram, myself included. Just can't get enough of them.
They recently announced a European tour in 2023 with special guest Inhaler.
I actually don't know a lot about Inhaler, but I guess I better research a little before I book my flight to Berlin.
And it's not just us who have taken a liking to their music. We know several of you live and breathe Arctic Monkeys.
Well, then let's see what some of you had to say about this world-renowned band.
What is your favorite Arctic Monkeys song?
Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High?
What is your favorite Arctic Monkeys album? AM.
Who's your favorite member in Arctic Monkeys?
Probably the drummer. I forget his name.
Rate him out of 10. A 6.5.
6, he looks really greasy.
A solid 2.
It seems pretty obvious that we're all on the same page about our favorite little monkeys.
And if for whatever reason we haven't impressed you with any of the artists that we've done so far,
Kanye, Taylor, Bon Iver, and Young Gravy,
then be sure to let either of us know who you want to see next on Discography.
Well, that looks like all the time we have for you today, Cersei.
We'll see you later with a brand new artist. Bye!
Thanks, Lexi and Lily. Arctic Monkeys is one of my favorite bands.
Me too. Hey Paige, do you know what happened in the World Cup?
I do not, but Sophia Neighbors has updates on that and many other things going in the sports world.
Happy
Happy Wednesday, Cersei. Let's take a look at our sports updates. In local sports, the Cersei Lady Lions basketball team went 3-0 in the Cersei Bank Classic and took home first place. The Lady Lions also took home a win against the Wynn Yellow Jackets on Monday. Congratulations to the Lady Lions and Coach Sitzman. The girls and boys wrestling teams both took home first place in the Little Rock Central Classic. And tomorrow at 5, the wrestling teams will have another face-off at Sylvan Hills. Moving on to national sports. The Carolina Panthers quarterback Baker Mayfield was waived by the team on Tuesday. The former Heisman winner was waived only 5 months after the Panthers traded for him. And the Bengals and Chiefs played a tight game Monday night, going neck and neck until the Bengals finally pulled away in the fourth quarter with a late field goal, ending the score with 27-24 with the Bengals taking it home. In the FIFA World Cup, the United States national team was pathetically defeated by the Netherlands with a score of 3-1. The USA had previously tied with England and defeated Iran before the Netherlands ended their run. And with the World Cup advancing and only 10 teams left as we head into the quarterfinals, who are you rooting for? Personally, I'm Argentina all the way. And finally, some games to look out for in the college football playoffs. The number 4 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes take on the number 1 Georgia in the Peach Bowl, and the number 3 TCU Horned Frogs face off against the Michigan Wolverines. Well, that's all the sports updates I have for you today, Cersei. Let's send it back to Paige and Emily at the news desk.
Thanks for the sports update, Sophia. Well, it looks like we've reached the end of today's episode of Lion TV. Don't forget to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And to follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Emily Tyler.
And I'm Paige Reynolds. Have a fantastic Wednesday, SHS.